smart aleck. We'll fix him. Think we got away. Okay, take your time. All right, the last round got him. Had to slow down. Yes, Hickok 45 here. We've got the SR 1911 CMD. Yes, the short version of the SR 1911, and we're going to put it through its paces. We've taken shot a couple of magazines through it, and made sure she was lubed up and cleaned first, and we're just going to shoot it. Okay, so I cannot claim to have shot it 500 times or anything. Don't really have that much ammo, but you know, the other one in full size worked fine, and we assume this one will too. And if not, well, I'm sure we'll all hear about it. We're going to hang on to it a while and shoot it, and you'll shoot some more on video and some more off video. Good looking little 4 1/4 length gun, isn't it? Slide, and that's the difference between, or clear, you know, the commander size 1911 and the 5-inch 1911. I brought this one out, the Series 80, for those who are not familiar with the differences, and we'll talk about some of the other differences between what Ruger has done with their SR 1911s versus, well, the Series 80 and yeah, I guess quite a few other 1911s. There's a little creature crawling on it. Doesn't know that it's a firearm, does he? Okay, not afraid. You have full length, you know, right there, of course, 5-inch gun. And the reason I brought the Series 80 out, I wanted to show you something, and of course, plus all 5-inch guns are basically like that, and there's your difference. You know, you got a 3/4 inch differential, okay, in the barrel and the slide. So the grips are the same length. They hold 7 or 8 rounds depending on your magazine. So the grip on the commander size 1911, same as the standard 5-inch, you know, 1911. It's just the slide and barrel are 3/4 of an inch shorter. Okay, and one thing that Ruger has done is, well, one thing Colt and others have done, some have not, but is they have put a firing pin block, and a lot of firearms have those now. You know, firing pin blocks, the Ruger or the you know, Glock has that, where you have to pull the trigger before the firing pin can get to the round. It's a safety, and it works fine. Gunsmiths will tell you, most people will tell you, that it's harder to get a really good trigger on a 1911 because of that. You know, in a single action. But there's the little pin there, you can see it, and that has to be depressed, you know, upward in order for the you know, the firing pin to be free to hit the primer. And when they went to that in the Series 80, there were a lot of crying, gnashing of teeth, people that wanted to have a beautiful trigger on their 1911. I think gunsmiths figured out how to do it. This gun has a pretty nice trigger, okay, but that's the difference. And I know I didn't show you that with the other one, the full length. So this is probably you know, I really don't know, but I would guess Colt owns the rights to that name, Commander. And this is called the CMD, the SR 1911 CMD. Probably couldn't put Commander on it if they wanted to. They may not want to. And we've shot enough there to dirty it up already, haven't we? And you see, you don't have that with this firearm. You just have just like the old Series 70, basically. You know, GI models, you know, military models, and you know, a lot of the custom models. My Ed Brown is like this. It doesn't have the firing pin block. And I was reading what they have done is on these is they have, these are supposed to pass a drop test. So, you know, the inertia of just dropping one of these could set it off, you know, cause the firing pin to move forward into a round if you had one in the chamber and that kind of thing. What they've done with this, they put an extra strong return spring on the firing pin, you know, helps hold it back. And then also they use a titanium firing pin, lightweight firing pin. So and apparently it does, what I've read, it passes the drop test. So that's nice. If you wanted to redo the trigger on it, you have the Series 70 system, basically. All right, so same old 1911 inside, basically. If we can get him back together. That's scratching him up. 1911s are interesting guns, aren't they? May not be your favorite carry gun, but they're great shooters, and they are great carry guns for a lot of people. There we go. Back together. Okay, basic Ruger. You've got you know, your beaver tail, nice beaver tail, kind of extended thumb safety. You have actually have a metal mainspring housing, which is kind of rare these days. They did put a metal mainspring housing on it. Maybe not a big deal. You have Novak low profile sights. You got 3-dot system there, and you know, that works well. I've always liked the Novak sights, the low profile especially. And let's see what else we got. Now we don't have ambi. You know, we're not really in the ambi business on these firearms, but as you know, if you know much about 1911s, all of that stuff is available. You could put, of course, an ambidextrous thumb safety on it, and mag release. You could do all that without too much trouble. There's an entire industry centered around 1911s, and I don't have to tell you that. It's like the AR-15. Anything you want to do to one of these things, you can switch it out. And this one is, as we all know, you know, what they tried to do, as some other makers are doing, is offer a standard 1911 with really what you need. You know, good sights, good triggers, got an adjustable over travel on the trigger, by the way. So you end up with a nice trigger, you know, safety about anybody can reach, nice beaver tail, makes it comfortable to shoot, and it's all stainless steel. You know, the original Commanders, I think, were, you know, the lightweight Commanders that had an alloy frame. This one is all steel. So let's shoot it some more. I feel like I haven't shot a handgun in about a week or two. So this is kind of fun for me. Get back in it. I leave any mags on the ground. No, I didn't. All right, we've got a little ammo here, some 45 stuff. Let's just go ahead and shoot some of it. This is PMC we're shooting. Got a little here I picked up, found some Grace ammo. Wasn't familiar with it. It looks like good stuff. We might try that if we have to. We're not going to shoot 1,000 rounds. But this is PMC 230 grain ball ammo. And I'm trying to use exclusively the Ruger mags, the ones that came with it, and Wilson combat magazines. I tend to have good results with the Wilson combat magazine. I'm gabbing, I'll load one of these. Not sure what all the reasons are for, but they do tend to work. And the followers seem to be reliable. Springs seem to last well, because I shoot 230 grain ball almost exclusively when I shoot a 45 ACP, and that puts even more strain on magazine springs. I just like the feel of it. I really do. So the Ruger, I know a lot of people are glad to see this come out, because especially if you're going to carry a 1911, this is a really convenient size. It's really a nice size. I didn't put one in there. Yeah. Okay. Well, and I have not shot it much at all, so let's just see where the sights are on this thing. Let's try that plate up here pretty close. I'm going to try to hold, I don't know, kind of in the middle of it and see if I can get one right in there. Okay, well, we got a little hang up there, then after I bragged on the magazines and ammo. All right, let's try that again. Okay. Let's try it. We better shoot that 2-liter there before we get him with ricochet or splatter. Oh, nice show. Try those little things. As usual, the 45 really knocks them around, doesn't it? Okay. Feels good. I think I've told you before, I was pleasantly surprised that a Commander size 1911 is as sweet to shoot as it is. I don't think I'd ever shot one for about my first 20 or 30 years of shooting 1911s. I feel like I've got to get those sights up on the target. Yeah, it's pretty high. Okay, didn't want to go into battery all the way there. Let's try the plate there, see where to hold on those things. Okay. I missed. All right. So, I don't know, it's really dirty, but I don't know. This is the Ruger magazine going in. Try these plates again. Okay, slow down now. There we go. Yeah, I got to hold up a little bit more than I'm accustomed to, I guess, with my other 1911s. We're sort of learning together here. I'm going to try this place a couple more shots. I'm going to hold up almost on the neck there, level it up. Yeah, okay. Well, I wonder if that PMC doesn't like that ammo. Okay, I think I know where to hold. Let's try the gong a couple of rounds. I need to hold, I think, probably near the top of it. Okay, not sure where that was going. I know PMC doesn't have the best reputation in the world, but I usually get decent performance out of it. I don't know. Let's go up there again. There we go. Okay, it's a little bit like shooting a Glock 27 or something, even though it's not a lot smaller. You got to focus and concentrate a little bit more than you do, say, with a 5-incher. Okay, let's try these hanging plates there, just to get a feel for this thing. Yeah, okay. That will break her in here. See how she does. Need more ammo. More ammo. We may try some of that Grace ammo too. It could be this PM. I know PMC has a reputation for being rather weak, and this has a new spring, of course, a pretty stiff spring. Maybe it needs, you know, warmer stuff. I don't know. Feels pretty good. Pretty good. That's what it's supposed to do there. Let's take it over there at those pigs. So I believe I need to hold up on top of it. Right there. Yeah, right there. Try that ram. Okay. Well, let's try a turkey. Close, but no cigar. All right, we'll try. We're not going to try to roll all the animals with this, but I'll need to shoot it some more. There we go. All right. Ring the bell. Yeah, it's a point of impact's a little bit lower than I like, but that's okay. Let's try this guy right here. Oh. I'm sorry. Playing dead doesn't save you around here. It doesn't save you. Look, I'll tell you what let's do. Let's load up a couple of these. Oh. Well, I know what we'll do. I was going to shoot some hollow points, a couple of hollow points. These are gold dot. I don't want to shoot too many of them first time around. But you know what? That would be a good test for it, wouldn't it? Because it's dirty, and you're not going to be carrying a dirty carry gun, I hope. But let's just shoot a couple, see if it'll suck these up. I'll tell you what, let's put it in the holster, since that's what it's for. That's what you'd be carrying, something like that, gold dot hollow points. You wouldn't have a filthy gun, I hope, but it would be like this. Got me a pizza pan. Putting back in the holster. By the way, this holster is, what is it? Yeah, white hat holster. I can tell a little difference, in the power factor there. Okay. He's went ahead. Oops, what did we get there? Yeah, just didn't hold the mag back. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Did I hit the mag release? I don't know. Got another one in there. Let's go ahead and empty that magazine. I might have hit the mag release. I don't know. Those have some jump to it. Who knows? Let's experiment. That's one thing you want to do. If it's a firearm you're going to carry, you want to do exactly what I'm doing right here, and you want to experiment with different ammo and break it in, of course, see what's going on with it. If you're shooting hollow points, you're going to carry hollow points, so you definitely want to make sure it likes the hollow points you're going to carry. And of course it seemed to feed those just fine and everything. I don't know what the deal with that. It just wasn't one in the chamber. It just didn't pick one up there at all. I don't know if I loosen up the mag. Let's load some of these and see. These might be a little warmer, I guess. I've never fired any of this Grace ammo. Some of you may have. That's the first time I had seen it. These days you pick up whatever you can find, and it has let's see, a USA brass. Whatever you can find, that is for certain. 45 is a little bit more available than 9. Well, it's a lot more available than 9, because 9 is almost not available right here in May 2013. Okay, but now that magazine is one I pulled. I'd been loaded for about a year, but shouldn't matter. I watched a video on a guy talking about magazine springs and leaving them loaded for a long time, and he said it didn't matter, so we'll see. Okay, we'll try this stuff. I got another magazine. So, commander size gun. From what I have read and been told, that if you get much smaller than a commander, you're asking for trouble. The 1911 was designed around a 5-inch gun, If you get much below the 4 1/4, then you're putting huge demands on the spring and on the function. Now, some of you probably are carrying officers' models and much smaller ones, and you're having success with them. You're shooting and not having any problems, but just something that is out there. It may be a myth. Don't know, but it's just something to remember. And I know personally I don't like to get any smaller than the commander size in a 1911 if I were going to carry one. Okay, let's try this stuff. See how we like it. Okay. All right, we'll get this thing broken in. That's something on that one. Some dirt. That's from my pocket, probably. Yeah. Some stuff in my pocket. All right. I stuck the empty mag. Okay. See if I can tell any difference in the feel of it. For range, just shooting, if it goes boom most of the time, and it's not too expensive, and it more or less duplicates what you carry, for the most part. Same point of impact and everything, what else can you really ask for? All right. Why don't we, let's just try see what it feels like here on the Cowboy. Feels fine. Might be a little warmer. Just a little warmer. Not sure. I tell you, 1911. I used to shoot one so much. It does feel good. Good old 1911. Reach, grab it. Pop that safety off. Bring it up. And just sling lit. Let's take aim. Whoop, there we go. It's amazing what a little aiming can do. Oh, John's got a couple of cinder block pieces or something over there. Let's see if I can scare them at least. All right. You scared that one. All right, scared that one. Let's try that gong again. All right, feels good. Feels good. Let's go down here and just play the way you should with a carry gun. Got a couple of rounds left. Oh, just 2. Okay, it's all right. All right, let's say I have seen the error of my ways. I've put all my Glocks away, and I've decided 1911 is the way to go. This is my gun, and my pistol is what I'm going to carry. So let's just pull it out and take a couple shots. And then back up, shoot some more. Pretty nice, feels good. And we had a hang up on the last round. My guess is that is a weak magazine spring. And because that's what you get with 230 grain ammo on a well, any magazine. That's a Wilson Combat though, so we don't know. Maybe it's just not broken in. But there it is. I guess with that ammo, oh, we just had the one problem, didn't we? So that's good. Let's go get a little more ammo and make sure we get that watermelon. You thought I was going to forget it, didn't you? I almost did, to tell you the truth. I almost did. So let's put just a couple more of those rounds in here. In fact, let's shoot that magazine, all of it, and see if it'll feed that last round. That's where you'll notice it if a magazine spring is weak. On the last round, especially with a 230 grain slug. All right. A lot of weight that's got to push on up there. Okay, let's go ahead and do him in first. Got to do it from the holster though. All right, this feels better. It's not a very big watermelon, and this is not a ultra fast bullet, so it's not going to explode it necessarily. But let's shoot it anyway. He's dead either way. Okay. Oh, nice. Pretty good. There we go. Last round. What'd I tell you? That's one I need to keep separate. Okay. Put him over there and make sure I change out the spring on that thing. Let's take one more shot and let the cowboy know we appreciate him. Okay. So we're empty. All right. So that's our first go around with the Ruger SR 1911 CMD. 4 1/4 inch slide barrel. It's got a good feel to it, and I think with warmer ammo, could be wrong, we'll shoot it more and experiment with it. The PMC, you know what you get with PMC. I pulled out I had 3 or 4 boxes of it, so I just dumped it in there, and that's what we used to begin with. And it's a little lighter, so a few times there I didn't want to go into battery. With the Grace ammo, we shot a box of it and didn't have that issue. I don't recall, did we? And but maybe an issue with the last round on that one magazine. I don't know. So anyway, for what it's worth, you're getting the real deal. What happens when we're shooting here live, unedited? Unless I sneeze so big, we have to edit it out. So feels good. The Commander size 1911 always feels good to me. 1911 always feels good to me. This has everything on it that makes it feel good. Nice trigger and your beaver tail and everything, and of course it's from Ruger, so it's priced in the neighborhood of $800, and you see what you get, all the add-ons and everything, the Novak low profile sights and everything. So it's a nice rig. You obviously could get a polymer gun for less money, but 1911s generally just are not low end in terms of price, are they? But nice gun from Ruger, and I'm glad to get it. It's a T&E gun, by the way, sent to me by Ruger, and we're gonna put it through its paces, because if we can find enough ammo, we're gonna shoot it, and we'll shoot it a fair amount off camera, and then we'll do some more on camera maybe with it too. So SR 1911 CMD, life is good.